All right, people. So what's up? I'm over here just barely experiencing how I put my logo on the platters for the Denon Prime 4 um, using a Windows, laptop, my HP Pavilion 10, and I don't even. Well, yeah, to a certain extent, this works, but since this is a brand new little bitty 64, you know, gigabyte USB, the only thing I have on there is this logo. So when I go to press view, you go to source and you'll see where it has this, right? And it'll ask you to load user profile. It's telling you it's on USB 1. That's where it's located, USB 1. You'll press yes, and your logo will come up. But since I don't have any music, like I said, I mean that's all I had in there. What I ended up having to do, and this is on Windows, not Mac, from my laptop, I ended up opening two of these File Explorer, windows. Put them side by side. Please excuse, all the movement, whatever. But yeah, side by side. And when I had plugged in my USB, it would come in underneath here, with F or D, E or F, depending on which one of these two it's reading first. My Prime 4 being connected or the USB. But anyways, on mine's, since I took the pictures, you know, put it in pictures rather. I will go here to pictures. You have like whatever your logos are and stuff like that. You will then end up getting it. But here's something that you really need to know, in case y'all don't, because I was making a mistake of going onto the forum and everything else, and even Denon's website, and it's telling you that when you load it, only put the name logo dot png, right, which is how I was naming it. And unfortunately for me, when I would go to name it that, when you would go into seeing the details, my file name extension had two pngs, logo dot png, and it wasn't responding to it correctly. Luckily, somebody at Denon actually helped me out with the problem. Al, much love to you over there at Denon support, and he noticed that problem. Because if you noticed lately, everything that's been for Denon to basically be a Mac. I'm actually probably gonna end up having to get rid of this gaming laptop, even though it's brand new and I just barely bought the damn thing. It's got a 1 terabyte SSD in it, 120 uh, gigabyte, for the RAM, and obviously it's got like a 8 gigabyte, processor for the memory, and I think it's more than enough, for running everything that needs to be ran on both the engine Prime software, engine, which is what they use for this, and Serato, which unfortunately for me, I can unlock Serato on here, and I'll be able to use some of these features here. But as far as my effects, because it freezes this type of laptop with this type of AMD processor, Ryzen 5, it doesn't have an Intel in here. So as far as PCs are concerned, this one's out the question with Serato AMD processors. But anyways, back to the photo thing. So that's something that y'all do not want to overlook. Doesn't matter what your logo is going to be. The only thing that you want to name it as for Windows PC is just logo, nothing else. No .png like it says on the Denon forum or anything like that. I think that works only with Macs when you do the .png or whatever the case may be. I might be wrong. I'm not familiar with Macs, so I'm not even gonna touch that point yet until I get me one. But anyways, so I did that right, and once I figured out, and yeah, it definitely has to be at 600 by 600 pixels, which is what this is, and it's all good, whatever. So then I got this, and all I did was drag it. I dragged it here. Like for instance, here I put it in my D drive because I also ended up having to add on there the engine library, and let me see what else I got in here. I got all my BPM Supreme stuff, but all right, right here I added this. It might not need it, but just for precaution, I added it to my 1 terabyte, even though it's already on my C drive for the program. I added the engine library and then engine prime, and I drag both of those logos into each one of these. Just drop it in there. Don't even open it. Just drop it in there. And then I did the same for my SATA drive, which my SATA drive on here is going to be an E. Like I said, it all depends how or what I got connected on these USB 3.0 hookups. Well, anyways, the same thing I did with this drive, for my internal right here in my laptop, I did it also for my internal 1 terabyte SSD inside the Prime, and that's where I get all my music. But I did it also in this little USB stick, whatever in the hell, I forget what the hell they call that damn thing. I got it right here. Whatever in the hell this is, flash drive, yeah. So anyways, the bad thing about this, I don't have any music there, so again, I go to source, and then I go to my internal, which is my SSD drive, and it'll ask me if I tell it yes, this logo is going to disappear. I'm going to make an example just right now, just so y'all can see. Let's say yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use up the user profile. I'm really surprised because it's still on there. But let me see if I load up a song. Maybe it's gonna do it. Let me see. Okay, so I'm loading it. Oh man, I'm actually surprised that my logo still stayed on there. That's very surprising. Shocked the hell out of my ass. But it's cool, I guess. Let me see. So and there it is. My logo's still there. Well, damn. Well, at least that's a good sign for everybody on Windows. So if y'all have any problems or anything like that, feel free to hook up with me on my Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and I can help out more of my peeps in regards to Denon, the Prime 4. For Serato, I mean, like I said, I'm experiencing these issues, and obviously everybody else that's familiar with Serato has been doing that Serato deal for over 10 years or whatever. Y'all probably still have the same laptops from 2010, 2011, 12, whatever. I mean, this is 2020. And I've rumored that the Macs, the new ones, they're probably going to do away with these USBs, which is, I don't know, it's crazy. If that's the truth, then at least I'm happy for this because we really don't need this. I'm using this in standalone only. And, it's got more than enough, things to be able to load your music back here. You can load it with USB with your phone, shit like that, whatever. I mean, it got tons of options, whatever. But I'm hoping that I can actually help out some people with this. So please enjoy the video. Like, share, whatever y'all want to do. Comment. It's all good. Thank y'all.